are new, welcome to my little ASMR channel that I just started. Yeah. So today I wanted to do a little embarrassing story time because I had two things happen to me recently that were they were actually very embarrassing. So I was like, I feel like this would make a silly little story to tell. So the way this story starts is that I decided to join Bumble, which already I feel like that's, like a little embarrassing in and of itself. But I was like, I'm in college, like, I don't know, like maybe I don't know, this could be great. So I joined Bumble and I swipe through people. I'm swiping, I'm swiping, and I'm like, I'm kind of picky. So I come across this guy who I had met briefly, who goes to my school. And we had met like once and like just talked for a bit. Nothing crazy. Just like, hi, how are you? Like, what's your major? And I was like, oh, okay. Well, it's not like I liked his vibe, so like this is good. So I was like, I'll swipe right on him because the worst that could happen is he swipes left on me and then we don't match and then I don't talk to him. So I swipe right on him. And he has swiped right on me as well. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this could be the beginning of a wonderful, I don't know, something. I don't know. I was like, well, this is fine. And I didn't know him that well. And I was not like, it's not like I met him once and was like, oh my gosh, this guy is so hot. Like I have a crush on him or anything like that. I was just like, oh, he seemed pretty nice. Like he seemed like a normal, non-murderous person to interact with, to get to know better. So as you know, on Bumble, the girl has to make the first move. So I was like, okay. So I send him a message and I go, hi, like I think we met the other day. I hope your day is going well. Would you like to grab coffee sometime? Feel free to judge me. I'm not very good at texting. I text like I'm like a grandma. But, I think that's part of my charm in a lot of ways. So, he doesn't respond for like 6 or 7 hours. And I'm like, okay. And the way that Bumble works is if you message someone and they don't message you back, within 24 hours the match expires. So it just like goes away basically. So I was like, it's probably just gonna expire. That's fine, But no. After like 7 hours, he messages me back. And he goes, this man goes, I'd love to grab coffee, but I'm just too busy. I was like, okay. Clearly, you just aren't interested. You don't go on a dating app if you're too busy to like grab a coffee with someone for 30 minutes, then you're too busy to be dating. Or it could be he wanted to do things other than grab coffee. I don't know. But I'm like, I'm so confused. I'm like, okay. So, the really unfortunate thing is that I am in a situation in which I will inevitably see this man again. A lot. Because we are in the same club. And I'm like, oh gosh. Now this is gonna be weird. I don't need this to be weird. So I'm like, I respond and I'm like, okay, like, it's fine if you're not interested in me, like that's totally fine, but I just joined this club, so like we're gonna be seeing each other and I'm hoping it can be like not awkward. And he responds and is like, it won't be awkward. It's like, well, it's gonna be a little awkward, buddy, pal. I don't know. Which I'm not trying to come across as like, oh, he should have been like, yeah, let's get coffee. I just don't understand the situation because I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea and that's perfectly fine. I don't right on me and then immediately be like, no, I'm not interested. Also, at that point, just let the match expire. So then we can both act like you just didn't see the message or like didn't check your app. I don't know. And furthermore, I feel I portray myself very accurately on Bumble, I would say, as accurately as you can. Like, I don't know, it's not like I have like photos with like face filters on or anything. Like, I'm very authentic. I try to be very authentically myself, you know, because it's like if someone doesn't, I'm very much of the mindset of like, if you don't like me for who I am, then I'm not gonna try and act like I'm something I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't, just as a person, I'm pretty like take it or leave it. Like, this is who I am, and you can appreciate that or you can not, and that's fine. But I'm very much over trying to like, you know, be someone I'm not. So then I went to a club meeting the next night and he was there. I was like, how dare you be here? Not really, but I was just like, oh. And you know what this man did too? It was a game night. And I was like, I was saying to people, I was like, oh, we should play this game. And this man goes and he takes that game and starts playing it with his little group. I'm like, I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but it just made me even more salty. You know what I'm saying? So that was embarrassing experience number 1. Now that's only 1 out of 2. And the next one also involves Bumble. Oh, I think I need to delete Bumble. I don't think it's working for me. So, experience number 2 with Bumble. Now, if you've ever been on Bumble, every Thursday night at like 7 p.m. they do like speed dating, where you can like chat with random people and you don't see their pictures until the end, and you have 3 minutes to chat with them, and then at the end of the 3 minutes you can swipe left or swipe right. And I like doing that sometimes just because I don't really care what people look like, and it's so hard on Bumble because that's like almost like there's just so, it's part of the reason I really hate Bumble and any dating app, because it's like I'm all about like vibes, you know, like I really don't care how people look if the vibes are good. But it's very hard on Bumble to have that because it's like you can't just swipe right on everyone and then chat with you know. So I was doing this. I'm chatting with this guy, and I was like, oh, like, are you a student? He was like, yeah. And I was like, where do you go? And he was like, oh, I go to this school. And I was like, oh, I go there too. And he was like, ah. And so, I don't know, like, we chatted for a bit, and then at the end I was like, like, I'm not really feeling it. So I swiped left at the end. And at the end, you can see the person's first name and their profile photo. It's small, the profile photo, you can't, like, it's not very clear, but you can see it. So I swiped left. The next day, I have an interview arranged for an assistant directing position. And, so I have this interview over Zoom. I go to my interview. Let's all take a guess in the comments of who one of the interviewers was. It was the guy who I had swiped left on the previous day on Bumble after chatting with him for 3 minutes. I don't know if he recognized me. I don't know if he connected the dots, but I was just like, wow, I've really shot myself in the foot. And I don't know, I don't want the incels to come into the comments and be like, you're a terrible person, which, you know, people say stuff like that, and then it's like, saying something in the video isn't going to stop people from making rude comments, but it's like, I'm not like a rude person when it comes to dating. I'm also not very picky. Like, I'm just kind of like down for whatever, and I go off of vibes. Like, I don't care about height, I don't care about like looks, I don't care about any of that stuff. But yeah, so I couldn't tell based off of his demeanor if he recognized me or not. I think he probably didn't, but then I was in my head about it. But I just was like, but it was more just funny because those 2 events happened like within 2 days of each other, and I was like, I think it's time to put down the Bumble. Yeah, but So those were my two little embarrassing stories as of late. Yeah. So if you guys have any suggestions or comments on a video that you would like to see, please feel free to let me know. I feel like the dark circles under my eyes are very apparent. That's okay. Yeah, please let me know if you have any suggestions. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should try and do like a video with more like triggers, because you know my first video and this video are just mostly talking. Also, I'm sorry if you heard that horn. When I was editing my last video, I did notice, thankfully, that the sounds that were very loud to me were not quite as loud on the microphones. That was nice. Another fun little mini story was, as I mentioned in my last video, I live in Boston, Massachusetts. Boston. And people here are something. I love it. They're very funny. Like yesterday, I don't know, some car was like blocking one of the lanes because he was like half. People here honk so much, it drives me nuts. What do you think you're accomplishing? They're not accomplishing anything. But this car was blocking a lane or something, and some guy like rolled down his car window and was like shouting. He was like, yeah, lots of expletives that I will not repeat here. But he was just like, move out of the lane, you fool. Like, and I was like, wow, I'm getting the true city experience. Yeah. So, anyways, I won't go there, but yeah. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Please consider liking, commenting, and possibly even subscribing if you feel